Malaysia plans to dispatch a team to begin a dialogue with the Trump administration on these new import tariffs. As ASEAN chair, Malaysian Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim also highlighting the importance of forging a united front in the face of Washington's aggressive trade policies. Melissa Goh tells us more.
At the conference held on the sidelines of the ASEAN Finance Ministers meeting in Kuala Lumpur, Prime Minister Anwar Ibrahim was cautiously optimistic, despite the steep US tariff that kicks in on April 9th. He said there was still room for negotiations, and ASEAN must remain open to free and fair trade.
The Trump tariffs are not the first challenge to multilateralism, nor will they be the last. But if ASEAN can hold its nerve, staying open, pragmatic and cohesive, it may yet be among the last believers in a world that works better when it works together.
ASEAN countries that have traditionally maintained huge trade surpluses with the US, including Cambodia, Laos and Vietnam, are slapped with more than 40% tariffs, while Thailand and Indonesia face more than 30% tariffs. Malaysia and Brunei are both at 24%. Now, many dispute the basis of the calculation by the US. Now, Malaysia, as ASEAN chair this year, is seeking consensus among member states before presenting their case to the United States at the end of April.
As part of our soft diplomacy of quiet engagement, we will be dispatching, together with our colleagues in ASEAN, our officials in Washington to begin the process of dialogue. There may be limited room to revisit the underlying intent, but there is still scope for adjusting the policy's implementation.
Despite the grave uncertainties unleashed by Trump's tariff storms, many ASEAN leaders said countries should seize the opportunity to undertake reform and speed up market integration.
So sometimes you need a trigger, and I think this is a trigger for all of us to do that. To look at new partners such as Latin America, South America, and so on.
We won't slow down our reforms. I think if anything at all, we should press on. The moves that we want to make are not looking at short-term changes, how to strengthen the competitiveness of our ecosystem.
ASEAN business leaders echoed similar optimism. It's do or die, they said, with a seismic shift in global order.
I think it's imperative, as I said, if you cannot turbocharge now, when can you? Right? You've got to do it now.
And for businesses operating in this difficult environment, here's his advice.
You need to tighten your belts. I think you need to just wait for a bit to see this clear out. If it really is the new world order of very high tariffs with the US, then you've got to relook at your investment decisions.
And Malaysia has set up a multi-agency task force to study sectoral impact and mitigate fallout from unilateral tariffs by the US. Now it's also leveraging on existing trade pacts and forging new ones to expand and diversify into new markets. Melissa Goh, CNA, Kuala Lumpur.